We have some happy mail. I knew about, well, Miss Edna told me she was sending a little something. I tore this one open already because I talked with her earlier today. She said, oh, you might just want to go ahead and open it. So I didn't know what it might be. Is that not gorgeous? She is the sweetest ever. Miss Edna. Miss Granny Crafter. Edna Tolson. And I've been saying Tolson. Is it Tollison? It's Tollison. She's fancy. She typed that in there. Or on her printer. Especially made for you by Edna. Is that not cool? Edna. Granny D, thank you for all the publicity you give me. I hope this is okay. It should be okay. You give me, and all I do is say, there's my Edna, my great grand. But I guess that is. I do love you, and I do send people to you. They better go. Y'all better go see my friend Edna. You are a friend indeed, and I love to watch your videos and lives. You are the only live I watch all the way through. Bless your heart. I come and go. I probably come and go even through my house, squirrely eye. And she says she enjoys my country heart. Well, bless you, darling. I love yours too. May God bless you and have a great Valentine's Day and buy you some candy with this little bit of change. It's more than a little bit of change. It's enough to buy me a bag of good poke of candy. And a happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, Edna. That's just sweet as it can be. And this. I love this. I have to read this to you. A handmade gift. A gift that's handmade is a gift not replaced, entrapping sweet memories that can't be erased. The time and the talent that goes into crochet is where the real gift lies when giving art away. Made with two hands and the love of one's heart, handmade is extraordinary and a true work of art. So when receiving handmade rather than store-bought, know in your heart that someone loves you a lot. Thank you, Miss Edna. That is just sweet as can be, just like you. And she is in Lawrence, South Carolina. She's my southern neighbor. Thank you, dear, 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 sweet Edna. Love you so much. I felt a connection with you first time I saw you on your channel. And then I have another 2 cards. And I'm looking all Valentine. This looks kindly orange on here, but I promise it's red. It matches this. But this was my mother's. And you know my mother's no longer with me. Isn't that pretty? And this, I do believe, is from my Joyce. My sweet Joyce. That's pretty. The card and the envelope match. And it's little tiny. It's cute. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. I'd like to be sitting on the bank looking at that if it wasn't so doggone cold. Look, you can even see the rocks underneath there. And this is glittery. And that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Dear Dee, thank you so much for the beautiful yarn. And I feel bad. I'm terrible about sending thank you cards. Y'all just know. I do thank you videos. How about that? So much for the beautiful yarn. It's the softest cotton, and purple, one of my 2 favorite colors. Keep inspiring the fiber community. Your yarny sister in LA, California. Thank you, Joyce. That was sweet. Not necessary, but very sweet. Just, golly, you making that. Look at this. This is from my Petra. And she is in Kentucky. Made that gorgeous hat and shawl for me, Miss Joyce. I will never, ever, ever forget that. And your Z's friend. Be happy. This Petra's another sweetie pie. You are all such sweets. Hope your Valentine's Day is buzzing with fun. Dee, I hope and pray that you will have a great Valentine's Day and a good February. May the love of your family, friends, and friends surround you this time of year. I love you and so grateful for your friendship. I do hope we can meet this side of heaven, and I do too. But if not, I know we will. One day. But I'm sure we can sometime. I wish I were going to Stitch Fest, kinda. But I am sort of a homebody too. Well, not sort of. I am a homebody. I would love to see everybody, but one of these days maybe you'll bring it closer this way. And that is so weird, because used to when I was younger, you could not keep me at home. I remember Daddy telling me, you got a restless soul. I'm wearing my little squirrels today. Should be wearing my Tina earrings. My big ones. Maybe I'll wear those tomorrow. I just had my squirrels on. These are the ones that Sue gave me a long, long, long time ago. I hadn't worn them in a long time. And this is from Debbie Nelson in Wisconsin. Isn't that pretty? Hello. Oh, it's Knitting Deb. Now, I love that. Jesus is my sweetheart. And y'all, hello, Dee. I just can't bring myself to call you Granny. Laugh out loud. You're younger than me. It's okay. I could be your sister. Sister Granny. Aunt Granny. I've not been a very active squatter. Lately, I watched a few and liked. My videos are few and far between because of random headaches. And you got that ear thing going. No, that's sin. Well, bless your heart. Everybody's got stuff going on. Random headaches. I'm sure it's mostly from sugars. Bless your heart. I will pray that you can give them up. I sure will. Or cut back. Sometimes if you cut them out altogether, that might not be good either. Happy Valentine's, Debbie from Knitting Deb's Nook. Love it, love it, love it. And you know, seems like the people that I have the deepest relationship with are the ones that are my sisters in Christ. Isn't that something? He has a way of bringing us together. He sure does. And I never thought about that when I started this little channel. And would you look at this? It's not a heart attack. I already got one of those. This is from my friend Barb in the Netherlands. I was expecting it. She told me she was sitting in it. And I probably told y'all too. Golly, I would come in here. I wanted to be in my squirrel room, but I forgot to bring a cutting utensil. Y'all, I stayed up all night last night. I had to talk with God. Had something going on, and it was bugging me. So, I hope I don't go to sleep before my live. If I don't come on, don't worry, you'll know I'm asleep. And I'll catch you on Wednesday, but I hope I don't. I hope I don't. It's only an hour. Surely I can make it a couple more hours. It's a little bit after 4 now. Yeah, 4:13. I should be famous last words. Oh, I should have brought some. Well, see, I set this in here earlier, and I wasn't planning on doing this till after my live, but I couldn't take it anymore. Edna and Patron and Debbie are so sweet. Thank y'all so much. And Whisper Barb. We just hadn't been knowing each other very long. Of course, none of us really have. Not even a year, but doesn't it seem like it's been longer than that? I didn't start up my YouTube until May 17th. I remember the date because it was on my first video. You know what? I think I may have to go actually give it up and get some scissors, but maybe not. Maybe I'm tougher than I think. This stuff don't tear. It's duct tape. Should have had this done already, but didn't think I'd have to fight with it so much. But, you know, I had to come a long way. So she wanted to make... I got it. Let me get my he-woman self out. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to save the best for all of it's great. This is so cute. She made this. I forgot. I think she called it a crafter coaster, maybe? Because you could put your pens and stuff in here. This is like a little pen cushion, but you could set your drink here too, your coffee, your whatevers. That goes all the way through. Maybe you can stick. Oh, this is to stick your skizzers in. I may have it upside down. But what a cool idea. You should patent that, dearie. Miss Whisper Barb. If there's not already something on the market like that, that's just cute as it can be. Thank you very much. Goes with that handmade poem. Oh, I've been wanting this. I got a new teapot, but I needed some flavors. So this looks like strawberry, and it's 20 in here. Woohoo! I'm in high cotton. Look at these words. Yeah, it's that. And you know, I told her that my maiden name is Van Hoy. Van, I'm sure I've told y'all this before, means of the, and Hoy means hay. So my father's people must have been farmers. I'm going to enjoy me some tea after my live if I do it beforehand. Ooh. This sounds right up my alley. Pickwick. Spices Winter Glow. Spices and orange. Orange. Thank you so much, Barb. You the best. She put me some fun. And it's got to be a product of her homeland. It's polyester. The colors are gorgeous. I love purples and browns. And this is like purples. Looks like an espresso brown and sort of an orangey. It's beautiful. Can use that as trim on something. Oh! She's even got me some hair ties in here. Or I can make hair ties with them. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. But it's so pretty. I just like to use it as trim. There's 4 of them. 4! She knows about these locks. Here's something. Oh, it's some little bee. Oh, it's a bunch of bees. Oh my gracious, girlfriend. You got me fixed up. This makes me think of Sandy yarning bees. Oh, by the way, y'all. Sandy left us right. Just let me know. And I think I knew it. And then promptly forgot it. And I'm sure it wasn't. She wasn't as close when I looked last time. But Sandy left us right. I was on Miss Tina's Crafts by the Rose today at 1. She was on from 1 to 3-ish. I had to leave. My stomach's been giving me a fit. Part of the reason I was up last night too. Wow, Barb. Hooks. I didn't know those were coming, but wowee, it looks like a whole set. You know I'm a collector. Now I'm getting it all messed. Isn't this pink beautiful? This came at just the right time, Barb. Valentine's. And she's got lots and lots of hair ties, which I could never have too many of. And not only these biddlies, little bees. Look at these. It's a whole pack of buttons with bees. Oh, I squirreled. Yarn of bees. Who says that? Sandy Crochet A. And you know, with all the stuff with her sister going on and everything, Sandy said she's 4 away from 1K. So, if you are not a subscriber of hers, will you please go to Crochet A and hit that subscribe button? You will not be disappointed. And I know a lot of folks that watch me are. So if you got a sister, a brother, an uncle, a cousin, a mama, a daddy, young'uns that are over 18, get them to subscribe. This is what I thought I was getting, but Oh my. These are my favorite colors, Barb. You did an amazing job. She asked me my favorite colors. And I said teal and coral. And look at all these gorgeous colors. So it is 73% superwash, 25 nylon, 2% Lurex. Is that beautiful? I hope you can see the sparkles. Yep. Aren't those gorgeous? And it shows up more blue. It's really more greenish teal, green, blue, blue, green. That's about right there. Barb, that is beautiful. And wowee. Are both of them 440 yards? You know, the shawl that I love to make takes 600. Aren't these cute? Mary Bright. Thank you, Barb, so much. What a sweet and generous heart you have. Such talent. That's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, I didn't show y'all these. Look at all those hooks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2. That's 5 and 9. Yes. From some little tinies, you see, up to probably, they usually go up to 6, which is a J. Those are some nice looking hooks. I like them very much. Thank you, Barb. You are sweet, sweet, sweet. Thank you, Edna. Thank you, Petra. Thank you, Knit and Deb. Well, guys, until we meet again, which will be in just probably about 30 minutes by the time this uploads, maybe less. By the way, just so everybody understands and doesn't get the wrong impression, and I never want to give the wrong impression. Oh, look. Natural style handmade. I don't know if that's for me to put on something or if that fell off of this little beauty. I think I'm going to put it on there since you made it. Since you made it for me. When I read, it's the teacher in me. It's because this goes way back. I decided, and some other folks helped me. I asked y'all, what did you think about it? Not long after I started podcasting. And it's the teacher in me. Long time ago, I learned that not only do children enjoy being read to, big folks do too. Not all big folks. So if it's not your cup of tea, it's okay. I understand. And I hope I have something else for you that you will like. I hope you like me. But we have our chats. I want to do more tutorials, more reviews, more show and tells. Got my happy mails. Thank y'all so very much. That's just amazing. I got the most generous and sweet friends. And if you can't send stuff, as I've already said, do not, you send me you, yourself, your heart, your prayers, I hope. But by me reading, I never want to send the message that I'm putting anybody down or saying y'all can't read, that I could read and you can't. I'm not doing that, and I'm not teaching a reading class. It's nothing to do with that. And I think everybody understands that, but just to be sure. And the titles that I've picked out, maybe I could have done a better job, but I never want to give anybody the impression that how do I want to say this? Well, first of all, the books that I have to pick from are, have to be in public domain. So they have to be 75 years old or older, or I get in trouble for copyright infringement. And some titles will never be in public domain. I've read that before. I know Madonna has said, what's that book you love, Madonna? Golly, Harper Lee. Well, anyway, that one won't ever be in public domain. But I never want anybody to think that the books that I pick out have anything to do with black, white, me being prejudiced or anything. Sometimes, like with Tom Sawyer, for instance, well, long time ago, what happened in the South, and I'm never saying that I condone that, but it was part of history. And yeah, Tom Sawyer, or Huck Finn's friend, I think it was Jim. But if there were some parts I left out, just not to offend anybody. So it just kind of came up, and it's just totally for entertainment. There's not a whole lot of people who listen, but a handful really seem to enjoy it. And I said, well, as long as one person wants me to do it, I'll do it. And that's the teacher in me, too. But if it's not there's my tea in there. If it's not your cup of tea, I'll totally get that. And I never want you to think I'm reading because I can read better than somebody else. Ask Michelle Sleeper. I don't even get half those words from the from all of them, even Mark Twain's books, and Dickens. They use them big words sometimes. I'm just a little country woman. So I just wanted to run that by you. And I may be totally off base. I might be right on the mark. But I love you all. I love you all, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And Wuthering Heights and Pride and Prejudice were the two books. And I said, if you want me to read something else, I left it open to everybody, put it on my community page. And a few people put some up. But somehow it didn't get on the voting poll thing. I'm new to all this stuff. So then it was just between those two books, Wuthering Heights and Pride and Prejudice. And the prejudice has nothing to do with black-white prejudice. It's more, from my understanding, like high class, low class in this white family. Okay. So, and I think I said I would probably read Wuthering Heights next. The next time I could find an author of color. Okay? So I just wanted to throw that out there. Maybe it didn't belong in a Happy Meal vid, but while I was thinking about it, and also while I was thinking about it, that thing with Sandy being almost at 1K. So she was 4 away, and maybe she's already there, but it's always good to have a little cushion, a little more than you need, and we always want to grow. So, and please keep her and her family. You know, her sister's got, thank the good Lord, answers to prayers. It wasn't brain cancer, but it is still a very serious condition. So keep Sandy, George, Charlene, who is her sister, her husband, I forget his name, all that family in your prayers, please. Also, Linda, just a crochet sister, all the people that we mention in our lives. And I do like that you all put your names down and everything in there for if you need prayer requests. And also, don't forget about my Facebook page and putting your prayer concerns in there as well. Okay, thank you so much, ladies. Appreciate it more than you know. And I got lots of projects going on, but hopefully, Whisper, it won't be too long before you see something at least started. Or man, Mimi says, can you show me something finished? Thankfully, I had a couple of things. I did this crazy hat yesterday. Look at this hat. What was I thinking? And I made this without a pattern. It probably looks like it. My take on it, Tam. But anyway, love me, y'all. Faults and all. Sometimes I don't think through things, but I just hope nobody's offended and everybody's good. Take what you like and leave the rest. But I hope you won't leave me. Love you very much. Thanks again for the Happy Mail Girls, and thanks all of you for being in the Scroll Squad. Love you much. See you in a little bit. I hope. Bye-bye. Be sweet. Don't be ugly. I know you won't. That's right there. Jessica A. Noble. Talented.